Welcome to tonight's presentation of the Pro Basketball Association. If you want pro, you want the PBA.
Welcome into the PBA Game of the Week. Gary Ayd, Rich Anselmo with you, and we get set for a intra-state rivalry. Cross-state rivalry, the Lilac City Legends taking on the Vancouver Dragons. Both these teams have been around. Rich, Vancouver Dragons are originally from the more famous Vancouver, Canada. Now, of course, located in Vancouver, Washington as of 2018. Lilac City, of course, Spokane, Washington, the other side of the state. So a cross-state rivalry, two interesting teams. One team a lot more depth, but perhaps the top-end talent a little bit brighter for Vancouver with their dynamic duo of Thurston and Price.
Thurston's a sharpshooter. He can launch it, and he will. He's a very heady player and a good free throw shooter as well. Price is just a can-do everything guard. Wait until you see him play. Speaking of can-do-everything guards, Aaron Antoine from Lilac City is amazing. He can handle, he can distribute, he can score. Another guy to watch there, Dominique McClendon. And their big guy, they have a guy, Luke Evans, who's 6'9", in the post, and he just has a feel for the game. Also for Lilac City, Kayshawn Banks is probably one of the best defensive players, number 3, that you'll see at this level. It should be a really good game.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. This is a obviously Pacific Northwest affair, but we got all the rain over here on the over on the East Coast. They got all the rain in Washington, where they're used to rain here. But this is going to be a game, I think, that's played down in the trenches with a little bit of outside shooting from Price.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Price and Thurston can hit. Thurston has more range. Price is a better scorer.
All right, we'll see how it plays out. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it's the opening tip. Lilac City Legends taking on the Vancouver Dragons, Washington State battle here in the Spokane area. I'm Gary Ayd. He's Rich Anselmo. Back after this with the call here on PBATV. Alrighty, we're back. Getting ready for the opening tip. As you see, Lilac City and the Dragons in the orange, and the Legends in the white. Dragons win the tip, and we are off. Near the top of the circle. Now far wing. Nice entry pass down low. Working, spinning, turning, firing, and hitting. Opening shot is good for the Dragons.
They called something. Do we have a basket?
Looks like they're going to call a loose ball foul on the way from the ball foul, so no basket. Still 0-0 as the Legends get their first possession. Near
No,
side.
it is a basket. It's a basket by the Dragons.
Okay, they do call it as a basket as the miss by the Legends, and the Dragons come back the other way. Working up top. Looking. Probing. Now going for the low post. Nice seal down low. Couple dribbles. Rolling hook in the lane is short. And after some taps, another rebound for the Dragons. But on 2 attempts, Price can't put it in. And here come the Legends down 2. Attacking the basket. Driving into the lane. Finish off the window.
Nice.
So we have a tie ball game early on here in the first quarter.
They're not slowing it down for a team that doesn't have a deep bench.
Up and under move is no good. And off the back rim, here come the Legends after the board. Over into
Thurston
the near
on
side
the miss.
corner. Going up to the lane, can't get it to go. Ball goes out of bounds, and last touched by the Legends.
Thurston's game is better served outside. He has some trouble underneath.
2-2. Down into the high post, far side, top of the circle. Long three is up, off the short of the rim, but it comes out to Price, who will fire away. That one's long, and the ball off the carom ends up with the Legends. Runner in the lane is no good, rebounded by the Dragons, and they'll come the other way. Long three again for the Dragons. This one also off. Rebounded by the Legends. Both teams seem content to settle for long jumpers, Rich, and it's not paying dividends for either of them.
No, nobody's running an offense. In fact, even on this, there's not a lot of movement.
We've had a couple of post-ups, but yeah, no movement, and now a bad pass just goes out of bounds to the Dragons.
But I could have sworn he was open in the corner.
Oh, I was open, but I'm not playing.
But would you have hit it from there?
Maybe the backboard. I would have hit something. Price drives into the lane, blocked from behind, but we have a foul.
Nice block by Snell.
Looks like the near side official is going to call him with the contact, so Price will be at the line shooting too.
That might have been the double. I thought Snell was clean, but that's why I'm not here and not officiating. 2 shots for Price.
So he makes the first, and that makes it a 3-2 game. The on-screen clock is not working today, so we'll do our best to keep you updated on the time as Price makes the second. You'll notice on the offensive possession for the Legends in the upper right of the screen, sometimes there you see the game clock on the wall there, 7:23 at the moment. Legends down 2, driving, pull-up from 17, knocks it down, nice shot right off the pull-up for Harvey.
Harvey's got a nice touch.
Cross-court pass, Price will fire away, and he hits!
Great pass, good look, good shot. He was set, wasn't forced.
Now a turnover by the Legends. Dragons coming the other way. Corner shot. Nope. They'll pass it instead to Harvey. He'll attack. Spin into the lane. Blocked off the spin. Nice play. Coming over from the weak side by Evans to block it away.
Nice to have that height on the back line.
Yes, height is always a good thing in basketball. So we'll get ready for the inbound. Price will inbound from under his own basket, gets it into the corner, and good defense by the Legends, using the baseline as a 6th defender, forcing the turnover.
It was a real nice play by Antoine. He's good on both ends.
The Legends getting it done defensively there. See if they can capitalize. Still a single possession game. Down by 3. Good defense from the Dragons, knocking it out of bounds. And you'll see under the basket there, the Legends will look to inbound. It's Antoine, the guy that just made the nice play on the other end. Inbounding now deep in the corner, actually off screen, but he is there. There you see him. He gets it in. Stockton, crossover dribble into the lane. Floater is no good. The finger roll, I should say. That's a tough one to miss.
Great drive. You have to finish that.
Wonder if there's any relation to John Stockton.
I couldn't find anything saying that.
It is Spokane.
I checked, believe me.
Stockton has about 9,000 kids.
Right.
And a travel is called. So it's still 7-4. About 4 minutes into this game, Rich. What are you seeing so far?
I'm seeing teams willing to get it up quickly. I like the pace. I just wish they'd work for better shots.
And the Legends maintaining possession. Attacking the basket. Nice baseline drive by Stockton, and he fits it in. Nice move there.
It looked like a Stockton move, didn't it?
It sure did. That was a great move by Steve Stockton. Now into the lane. What a move by Price.
What a move.
So
Price has that great handle.
he really does. And back the other way come the Legends. We'll see if this one counts. It does. And then
Luckett's got a shot at a three-point play.
So just like that, one free throw away from a tie ball game.
And at this pace, you may have to worry about speed, too. Not just the speed of the game, but you have to worry about foul trouble when they're running like this, especially a team that doesn't have a lot of depth.
And they do make the free throw. That's an excellent point, Rich, by you with the relation to depth and pace. That's certainly something that could play out later in the game. We'll see how it plays out after the miss. Here come the Legends back the other way. Pull up from three is good. What a shot.
The big man, Evans, with a nice touch.
That was a great shot by him. And we're coming back the other way. Bump into the lane. What a body. And no call. I can't believe there was no call there.
You're not the only one.
Nice bounce pass into the lane. Kicks out. Open three. No good. Rebounded on the weak side. Driving baseline. Looking. Top of the circle. Firing. Short. Comes back out. Tapped. Ends up in the hands of the Dragons, who get blocked at the rim. Another play from Evans. Evans might be the best player on the floor so far, Rich.
He's made a couple of really good defensive plays and hitting that three on the offensive end. He's played well. In fact, that threes that is what has the Legends the lead. We have a timeout on the floor.
Timeout. Legends up 3. Take a look at this game so far. The Legends, really, I think the difference in this game right now is their defense. They've made 2 big defensive plays, couple of blocks, and basically a force out using the baseline as a 6th defender, and that's the difference in this game right now.
And offensively, they're taking it inside. They're not as willing to settle.
Nice look in on the Legends huddle here. Good camera work.
Very good. This is a very well-coached team, too. You can tell when they run their sets. They know where they're supposed to be.
No question about it. This is a very, very good, well-executed game so far. One thing both teams have done is play a lot through the post. Both teams are making a consistent, concerted effort to establish low post plays.
At least feeding for a kick out on most possessions. And it's going to free up shooters. For the Dragons, though, they have to hit a couple of those.
Yeah, you got to make the shots you get. Wide open one here off the inbounds, and a bad miss. Price with the board, puts it up. No good, a lot of contact, no call. Price is upset, and I don't blame him. Nice pass down low. What a cut and a finish. Nice play on the run out for the Legends. Finished by Banks.
Excellent pass. Good finish by Banks.
Long 3 is good. Oh, man, what an answer from Starr.
He's showing some range today. I haven't seen
And now a steal by Starr, who trips. And that's going to be a travel. Yes. A 3 steal and travel in 12 seconds. Not an eventful 12 seconds for Cody Starr.
See more action than in a full minute of an NBA game. At least some of the games I've seen. Wow.
That's very true.
Quick media timeout.
14-9 is the score.
I love the fact both teams are really getting the ball out quick.
They really are. Both teams are attacking with pace, Rich. And like you said, it's excellent to watch, but you just wonder with the depth or lack thereof, especially for Vancouver, how's that going to look in the fourth quarter?
Between that and foul trouble, those would be my first two big worries.
Yeah, and now I have seen this in the NBA before. Not that anyone's in foul trouble now, but I have seen 5-on-4 before.
I have too.
That would just be interesting.
I don't know if the rule's the same here, but the alternate rule, is that if you keep that guy in, Stockton hits a three. If you keep that guy in, every foul is like a technical.
That's right. Nice pass down low. Nice finish. Good adjustment from Price. This time he does get the call.
He's so tough underneath.
Price has been playing a very aggressive couple of minutes here, as we're now in the later part of the first quarter, 17-11.
One thing he's not, as he makes the free throw, is shy. He is not afraid to attack with the ball.
3.5 to go, as a miss off the back iron, rebounded by the Dragons, who trail by 2.
Nice rebound by Johnson.
Handling near side. Nice pass down low. Good finish. What a play. And a steal. Another one by Starr. He's knocked out of bounds. No foul. He just hip checked. My goodness. 3 is up. No good. Ball in the air. Taken down by the Dragons. Back up ahead for Starr, who's blocked from behind. And this time they call a foul.
Nice hustle by Luckett on the block. But, yeah, he did get him with the body.
See, I thought the hip check on the last play was more of a foul than that.
Yes, it was. Starr's been on the floor a lot today.
Diving for loose balls. He's been in a number of steals, playing a very aggressive game.
Getting slammed into. Yeah, he's done his part, believe me. It's quite physical.
He'll try to give the Dragons the lead, and he does.
This Vancouver team's a good free throw shooting team. Starr is good. Price is good. Thurston's very good. And as soon as I say it.
Yep. 18-17. Down on the block. Step back. Nice one-legged step back, but no good. McClendon, I believe, on the miss, and the ball is tipped multiple times. They'll say last touched by the Legends.
Johnson's had his hand on every rebound, one way or the other.
With under 3 to go, 2:44 to go in the first. Neither team near the foul limit just yet. Price attacks, kicks it to the corner. 3 is up. Long. Rebounded off the back iron by Luckett. Coming the other way. He'll pull up, gives it to the top of the circle, slipping and gaining his footing, but in the process traveled did Banks. This is the second time we've seen someone kind of slip in around that same spot.
I think somebody needs to tend to that floor.
(18-17) is the score, and the Dragons sporting those Syracuse-esh orange jerseys. Wide open shot, no good, tough miss for the Dragons, who had a wide open look from Johnson. Here come the Legends. 3 is up. Short. Rebounded by who else? Here comes Cody Starr, heading for another attack and getting bumped again, and again they don't call it. I mean, they just lowered the shoulder there, Rich.
Did this kid do something to someone that they're not giving him a call?
The physicality is absolutely noticeable, and now they give a call to the Legends on a foul.
That should be a jump ball, honestly.
Maybe they're going to review it. Let's see. Looks like the teams are lining up for that jump ball. So, yes, it will be a jump ball. the right call is
Yeah,
made.
because Johnson didn't foul him. He had his hand completely on the ball.
Man, that was a interesting toss as the it looked like the Dragons had that all the way. They win it without contest from the Legends. Interesting strategy there for the Legends as the ensuing possession ends in a turnover for the Dragons. So not a big deal, although it looks like they had to go all the way to Portland to retrieve the basketball.
That's a long hallway.
18-17, a low-scoring affair so far.
But an interesting game.
No question.
Pretty well played and at a good pace.
And you like what the refs are doing here, letting them play through a lot of stuff as Stockton attacks the rim, gets to the cup, can't finish, and looks like they're going to call a foul somewhere in the lane. Stockton upset with himself. He thinks he's here to finish that one.
He should have. I didn't think the foul was that hard. They calling it before the shot?
That's what it looks like. The teams were lining up in the free throw formation, but now there's some conversation. Just over a minute to go in the quarter, and they will side out. So, yep, before the shot. And there will be Banks with the inbound. Gets it into Snell. Top of the circle. Tried to go a dribble handoff. Nearly stolen, but Snell retrieves. Good pressure defense being applied. Snell gets away. Puts up a jumper. Great defense from the Dragons. They clear it off the board. Here's Johnson up ahead. Now to Starr. Starr, step back dribble. Keeps his dribble. Now entering down low for Price. It's tipped out of bounds. Last touched by the Legends.
Another nice defensive play by Antoine. He's had a couple today.
A little elbow from Starr that time. No call. He owed a few of those. Tries a three, and that's an air ball off the board. Legends throw it all the way down court, but who else? Starr is hustling back and deflects it out of bounds.
Starr's been hustling all day long.
He's the one guy that's going to get a substitute. Looks like there's one player on the Dragon bench. Working up top. Crossover dribble right to left and hands off for Price. Price attacking the basket. And it looks like it'll be Dragon basketball. I'm going to call a foul. So now they are in the bonus, so it will be shooting free throws for Price. Price makes the first.
He's got good form. Very good.
He also has that solid sound body. He's not muscular, but he's solid and sturdy. And those are the type of guys that you have a hard time defending.
You have to be to play in the paint as much as he does. That was a risky pass through traffic.
No question about it. It really was.
They were lucky someone kicked it.
We've seen a couple of these so far today, Rich, where, especially from the Legends, they like to thread that needle or at least try to.
They do. They do. They're not afraid to take a risk.
Ball gets in. Stockton working top of the circle. Keeps his dribble. Now on the far side wing. Tries a three. Leaves it short. Rebound again from Johnson. He's controlled the board so far for the Dragons. And here comes Starr the other way. Gets to the paint. Can't finish. And I believe that will do it for quarter number one.
Not a high-scoring quarter, but a good one to watch.
No doubt about it. 19-17 as we get set to start the second. It's Gary Ayd and Rich Anselmo here on PBATV. Legends in white, Dragons in orange. And as we get set for the second quarter here, Rich, what adjustments are you making? Let's start first with the Dragons.
There's not really much I would do at this point. I would keep playing the way they are. They're feeding the post. They're working. They're taking the ball to the hole. They're doing everything they need to do. Shots aren't falling, and they're not really. The refs really aren't calling a lot.
It's very true. What about the Legends?
Be a little more careful with the ball in the front court. They've thrown some risky passes. When Antoine and Banks are in the backcourt, it's a great defensive pair. I'd like to see them pair up more often. They're seldom on the floor together.
We'll see if that happens, that pairing in the second quarter, as both teams in their huddles begin to break for the court. Refs in their respective huddle. Wonder what they're talking about. Probably who's got a better jump shot.
Should we keep letting them play? Yeah, don't call too much.
All right, you got it.
I have dinner reservations.
That's right. 3 refs is the standard number of officials these days. And remember, there was a time, Rich, where it was just 2.
Oh, I know. And I was privy to a lot of those on-floor conversations, and NBA refs were very, very interesting. Nice steal by Bellinger.
Here come the Dragons off that steal. Cross-court pass, wide open 3, but far out, and it's tipped and taken by the Legends. Here they come the other way. Bounce pass up into the front court, now into the post. Nice dribble, spinning, firing, and hitting his Lockett. So Luckett with a couple of, check that, McClendon, excuse me. So that's Dominique McClendon with the basket. And
he has nice post moves.
Starr in the corner, gives a jab step. Working up top against Snell, gets it down low. Cross court is stolen. It's McClendon on the steal, keeps the ball himself, driving to the rim. Now pulls up, tries a 15-footer, a little short, rebounded by the Dragons. So far, 1 basket to start this quarter. It belongs to the Legends as the Dragons try to answer. Can't. The 3 is off the mark. Rebounded on the far side. Here come the Legends looking for the lead. Pull up. Shot is up. Well long. Ball is on the ground. Hustled. Tipped around and ends up with the Dragons.
Number 7, Richard Howard in for the Dragons. Giving Johnson a breather.
Johnson's done an excellent job on the boards so far for the Dragons.
He has to have 6 or 7 rebounds already. He's just dominated the defensive boards.
The 3 is good. What a shot.
That's how you do it.
It's 22-19, 8:19 to go in the first half.
Was a real good pass by Thurston, too, on that shot. Another risky pass.
Again, they come away with it. Nice entry on the follow pass, and that one is good for Evans.
Evans isn't big. He's tall, but not big. But he knows how to establish position down there. Another rebound by McClendon.
It's a 1-point game. Nice screen from Evans, driving into the lane and finishing the short jumper is Antoine. Nice play from Evans to really free his man with that screen.
It was. And Antoine knows how to take advantage of them, too. He's an excellent player on both ends. And you've seen it already today on the defensive end.
No question. I was just going to say he's been very active on defense today. Good basket there. And it's now a 1-point lead for the Legends as the Dragons get it in, looking to take the lead back. Driving down the baseline, pulling up, looked like a walk, and it is.
Just a little one.
Just a little bit. Although these refs have called about 3 of those so far. That's one thing they're very much on top of as Evans misses the 3. Offensive rebound for the Legends, and it goes in. Nice follow-up by Harvey.
I like Harvey's game. He's tough. He's aggressive. He really goes after the ball.
And he's got one hell of a beard.
Yes, he does.
Price on the kick out. Nice pump fake. Got the defender way in the air and knocking it down. What a shot.
That's Thurston. That's his game.
Nice up and under on the other side. And drawing the foul, heading to the line is McClendon.
He's very active in the post.
So a tie game at 25. Again, very action-packed game, if not a ton of scoring.
No, there's been a lot happening in this game despite the score. McClendon makes the first.
So the hometown Legends go up 1. Takes a couple dribbles and knocks down the second. So it's a 2-point lead for the Legends. Coming back the other way. Here come the Dragons into the lane. Nice attack and a good finish from Bellinger.
He is so tough.
A lot of tough physical players in this game. That's why it's such a close game. As another three is good. This time it's McClendon. What a shot.
McClendon's been everywhere lately. Back to Bellinger. He is just fearless. He doesn't care. He just drives.
Turnover there from him. Here come the Legends off that steal, getting into the lane and finishing. Nice adjustment midair by Antoine.
And the foul. Antoine is just a flat-out scorer. But unlike a lot of scorers, he's very active on the defensive end.
Yes. He does make the free throw. Yes, he's been a very active defensive player and, in fact, has made probably his greatest contribution so far today on that side of the ball, although he's starting to pick up his offense as well. Price over a screen from Johnson. Rescreening. Price gets into the lane. Offensive foul.
That one wasn't too hard to call.
No. Also required call.
Yes, when you're out of control like that, you're not going to get a defensive call.
Or even a non-call.
Right. No, you had to call something. That was the right call.
So after the offensive foul, Legends up 6 with the ball. Antoine, crossover dribble, getting into the lane.
What a move.
What a move is right, but he lost the dribble at the last minute, and it goes to the Dragons.
I think he kind of wanted to pass. It looked like he was looking for someone or thought someone was there to pass to, and I would have just shot.
Bellinger, dangerous pass, gets it stolen away from Price. Coming back the other way, wide open breakaway is good. And just like that, the Legends, with their largest lead of the night, they go up 8.
Antoine's starting to pile up some points. Nice pass by McClendon, too, after the steal.
Those two have really dominated this quarter for the Legends as Price misses the long three. Long rebound is chased down by Antoine. Now passes up ahead, leading the fast break, pulling up, shooting, and hitting is Harvey.
That was nice.
10-point advantage for the Legends.
They're getting into their offensive rhythm now, and a timeout, Dragons. They need it.
No doubt. You're the coach of the Dragons in this timeout, Rich. What are you saying?
Take a possession. Just a possession. Don't let the game get away from you. You can't look at it as we're 10 down. You have to look at it as I want to win this next possession. And just start taking possessions. You take enough possessions, next thing you know, you can take a quarter. you can cut the lead. You can take the lead. A lot of possibilities if you don't try to go too far ahead and just look at the next play.
Step at a time, no question about it. We were talking about that in one of our recent broadcasts, how one possession is not necessarily 2 or 3 points. A full possession could be as many as 6 points if you get a stop on one end and a 3 on the other. You may have stopped a 3 and you get your own 3. That's really a 6-point swing in one possession. I mean, it doesn't show on the scoreboard that way, but in effect, that's what it is.
Right. And a lot of those possessions, you'll notice, start on the defensive end, like that one did with the steal and McClendon making the pass to Antoine. That was a possession where the Dragons didn't get points, the Legends did.
Yep. And an example of defense creating the offense.
And the Legends are good at that. They're a very active defensive team.
Yeah, you've seen Antoine McClendon make some plays. Harvey's a good on-ball defender. It's been a very good team effort. Evans has done some good things on the weak side.
Great shot blocker.
Nice pass down low. Good pump fake by Johnson, and he puts it in. Nice play by Johnson.
Good play. They needed that. And they needed Johnson back in the game.
Stabilizing force for them down low, for sure. Snell gives it right back up. McClendon tries a 3 and buries it. Another 3 for Dominique McClendon.
This is his quarter. He's really having a quarter.
Long 3 is up. Nothing but net. But unfortunately, it didn't go through the cylinder.
No, front of the net doesn't count.
Damn. I always thought it did. McClendon, nice pump fake into the lane.
What a
Kicks it out.
move.
What a move is right. Down low to McClendon. Nice pass from Luckett. McClendon can't get it to go. Keeps with it. Fighting with it. Goes back up. No good. Still has it. My goodness. What a job by McClendon. Going into the lane is Harvey. Bounce pass down low. Reverses up and good from Evans. What a play.
That was just a nice play by all of them.
And this game is starting to blow open. Legends up 13. Down low. Stolen as it looked like Price tried to make a move down low. Here comes McClendon. Who else? Over to Evans. Bad pass.
Oh,
Hot
bad
handle.
pass. Good defensive play by Evans on the other end. And again, that defense is one of the reasons why they have a 13-point lead.
No doubt about it. Only 3:36 to go in the half.
This has been a quick half.
No question. And the Dragons only have 29 points, Rich. So that's a testament to what you're saying about the Legends defense. It's absolutely forcing errors from the Dragons as Price tries to force the issue. Can't get it to go. Ball bounces out to Starr. Tries to go cross crowd. He does. 3 is up and good.
That's the range I talk about on Thurston all the time. He has great range.
Harvey thought about a mid-range shot. Kicks it out instead. Long 3 is up. No good. Rebounded by Price. Price up ahead for Starr. It's Evans back. One-on-one with Starr. Here comes a pass into the post. It is Johnson going up off the pump fake. Can't get it to go. Steals it off the rebound. It has it poked away from behind by McClendon. It goes out of bounds. And last touched by the Legends.
There's always one or two pair of hands around the ball. Legends are making some mass substitutes.
Now, if you're playing a team like this, Rich, a team like the Legends, who, as you just pointed out, have such active hands and are always near the ball, what adjustments do you make to not necessarily your offense, but how you control the ball? Are you taking less dribbles? Are you trying to space the floor more? How are you trying to protect the ball against such a great defensive team?
Doing all those things. I'm protecting the ball. I'm not over dribbling. I'm keeping the ball and my passes high, as Luckett just missed on a drive but was fouled. Low passes, especially to bigger players, cause turnovers. Want your big man to have the ball where they're comfortable.
Yes, our very own Paul McKeskey would attest to that.
Oh, yes.
He does not like passes around his knees.
No big man does. Luckett hits the first.
Luckett extends the lead to 11. And that's all he can do is he misses the second, rebounded by Starr. Coming up the other way. Nice move into the lane by Price. Gets into the basket. What a finish.
Oh, what a move. What a great move.
Not sure how he finished that, but he did. Antoine tries to go to Stockton. Stockton couldn't hang on to the ball, and it will go out of bounds. And they're going to say, last touched by the Dragons.
Starr almost had another steal. I think he stepped on the end line.
3 is up. In and out. Rebound by Banks. A whistle on the floor.
Now this is going to be fun. You have Antoine and Banks in the game. This might be one of the best defensive guard pairings in the entire league. And we've seen some good ones.
We sure have. I would venture to say, Rich, of the teams I've seen so far this year, this is the best defensive team that I've seen. I've seen better defensive individual players. Brown comes to mind from Just Hoops as he missed there, going way down court and catching it is Stockton off the tip, and he lays it in. But these Legends are just great as a team defensively.
Right. They play excellent help defense.
Although that time they broke down, and a 3 is the result. Nice corner shot from the Dragons.
But see, that's what you do. You move the ball quickly.
Good attack from Banks, and he lays it in at the rim.
Banks' offensive game is developing. He's known as a defensive player right now, and his offensive game is getting better, but he's relentless defensively.
Price goes to Johnson, who pump fakes, gets into the motion, and loses the ball, but it's tipped out of bounds from behind.
I worry about a big man doing that 20-plus feet away from the basket, especially one who's so effective down low.
Yeah, it's one of those things that has come with the modern style of play. A lot of bigs expanding their arsenal. But, yeah, sometimes you do wonder if it's the best thing for the team at the time. Either way, Johnson's been great for the Dragons so far as Price gets into the lane and finishes.
Price is fearless inside. I keep saying it, but he is.
A minute to go here in the half. Luckett gets it near side. Antoine putting moves on. Up and under. No good.
Oh, that was good.
There you go. All right, it did go in. Okay, it looked like it came up a little short from my angle here. I guess it did go through the cylinder, so nice play again from Antoine, and a bad pass goes out of bounds.
Again, don't try to force that ball. Make quick passes. Be economical with the ball. Don't overdo it.
Stockton. A little bit of something. A little act, maybe. Effect.
Oh, I don't know. It looked like a hockey play almost. Looked like he got cross-checked.
Yeah, there's certainly been a few of those throughout this game on both sides.
And that wasn't the worst one we've seen all night.
Not at all.
Stockton misses the first.
Where's number 12? And misses both. Tough possession at the line. And here come the Dragons. Ball is hit out of bounds. Last touched by the Legends.
Yeah, that was Banks. You you have to really watch what you're doing against this team.
3 is up. No good. Star can't get it to go, but an offensive rebound. Nice play to keep it alive by Howard. Cross court. Now it looks like Price is attacking, kicks it out. Howard will try a long 3, and that rainbow is good. I think that brought down some raindrops there, Rich.
Well, it's kind of needed with the way the heat's been, although it's cooler here than in the western part of the state.
Yeah, it's always interesting. Typically here in Washington, extra rain is not necessarily needed, as Price does make the first.
In the summertime, though, they don't see a lot of rain in western Washington. Fall through spring, though, it's coming.
Price misses the second, and we have a whistle. Let's see what the call is. It might have just been a timeout.
Timeout.
Yep, there you go. So after this, here on PBA TV. Alrighty, last play of the half, most likely. And it's the Legends attacking. Antoine spinning into the lane. Floater is up, and it's good to beat the buzzer and give the Legends an 11-point lead as we head to the half. 51-40 is the score. Back to talk about it on the halftime report after this here on PBA TV. All right, welcome back in for the halftime report, brought to you in part by Wilson Sporting Goods, the official game ball of the PBA. Gary Ayd and Rich Anselmo here with you. 51-40 is the score at the half. Legends up by 11. Last second buzzer beater by Antoine. A spin move in the lane with a pretty little running jumper from about 6 feet to beat the buzzer. Rich, he's made all kinds of moves in this first half.
He has. I was talking about his offensive game in the pregame show. But I like the entirety of his game. He's excellent offensively. He's a fearless driver. He's great with the ball. His handle and control is incredible. And he's stellar on the defensive end.
No question about it. And talking about defense, we talked about it during the broadcast, and it bears mentioning here at the halftime report, this might be the best defensive team we've seen all throughout the year in the PBA. This team plays tremendous defense together. They really cover each other well.
Emphasis on the word team, Gary. They don't just play individual defense, although guys like Antoine and Banks are amazing at it. The team defense. Evans is great on help defense. McClendon, another guy with those hands, is everywhere defensively. Harvey's good with team defense. It's just a great defensive team.
It really is. Keys to the second half for you.
Oh, for the Legends, control the ball. Control the ball. The way you're playing the game is good. What you're doing on both ends, this is a game you should be able to win. Don't make foolish passes. Don't try to force things. Vancouver, don't be so sloppy with the ball. This team, there's hands everywhere. We talked about that during the first half. Everywhere. Get the ball inside. Kevin Johnson's doing all the dirty work on the boards. Reward him a little bit. Make quick passes. Don't over dribble. These guys will reach out and knock balls away from you all night long.
No question. We'll see if it plays out. Dragons will enter the half on defense and down 11. Second half call coming up next here on PBA TV. All righty, we're back here on the PBA Game of the Week. Second half, it is the Legends and the Dragons. Legends with the ball up by 11, 51-40. Gary Ayd and Rich Anselmo. Legends looking to extend. Antoine at the top. Had a post, instead goes to the top for Harvey. Far side. Pump fake. Nice drive into the lane. Another pump fake. Shot is up. A little short. Rebounded by who else? Johnson. Here come the Dragons back the other way. Down low for Price, has it taken away. Here comes a 2-on-1, maybe 3-on-2. Good job by the Dragons getting back to end the break. 3 is up, no good. Rebounded by Evans, far side. Hands to Harvey, corner. Down low, what a pass! Down low to Evans, who threw it up as he was getting hit. Good body awareness and court awareness for Evans, and he'll head to the line.
Did some good work underneath.
51-40. Evans at the foul line. Looking to extend this lead to 13. Repositioning. Evans with the ball. Takes one dribble, bends the knees, fires, and hits. See some of the crowd and the bleachers behind the basket here. Another free throw from Evans is good.
This is a good free throw shooting team. When you're down, you don't want to put them at the line.
Makes this quarter all the more important. So you're not in that position near the end where you have to foul.
Right.
Dragons down 13 with the ball, attacking, getting into the lane, up and under. No good. Nice tip in, and it's good from Johnson. Great offensive rebound.
That's his domain. It's where he's been all day.
McClendon misses a long 3. Evans taps it out, but it goes to the Dragons. Here they come the other way. Attacking one-on-one. Kicks out. Price, Euro step into the lane, and it's good.
I'm just going to start calling him all day. He's going to do that all day.
Antoine with the step back, gives it up. Stockton dribbles right to left around the outer circle. Nice spin move down low for McClendon. What a move.
Oh, called him for traveling.
That was a great move by McClendon. I know they called the travel, but that was one heck of a move.
It was. It really was.
And it's a 9-point game. And this is what we talked about, Rich. Just over a minute ago on the clock, it was 13. Now it's 9.
Every possession.
Long 3 is up. A little short. Rebound chased down in the corner by Harvey. Brings it across the timeline. Pulls up. No, it goes down low for McClendon. Nice pass. But McClendon, maybe not expecting it, couldn't quite convert.
Too strong. Too strong on that.
What a move into the lane, and then taken away by Antoine, but he didn't get it off in time, and it still remains Dragon basketball. And one thing you've noticed in the second half early on, Rich, is the Dragons are trying to establish the dribble penetration of Alan Bellinger, number 4.
Yes, he's the one that's been able to get through. But the important thing is, too, he's got to make the right decision with the ball.
Yes, we'll see if he's able to do that. He'll be inbounding here under the basket. A little bit offset to the right. Antoine defending. Nice pass into Johnson. Johnson gets it near side. It's Thurston. He'll fake. Cross court. 3 is up. No good. Long rebound to Harvey. Harvey keeps his dribble, gets it across the timeline, gives it to a streaking Evans, gets to the basket, count it! No foul, but Evans does convert.
That was nice. It's good to see the big men get rewarded when they're running down court.
No question, as a rare miss at the paint for Price. Here come the Legends, it's 3-on-2. Alley-oop down low for Evans!
What a pass by Antoine. He is doing it all tonight.
And it's back to 13. 3 minutes gone by here in the third. Hard screen up top.
How quickly it happens.
That's it. Bodies flying up top, and they're going to call a offensive foul away from the ball on the Dragons. So
Evans got decked.
He did. At the top of the circle.
Yes.
So it's a 13-point game for the Legends. Antoine getting into the lane, drawing contact against Johnson. Basket for McClendon on the follow will not count. Johnson picks up the foul, sending Antoine to the line. You get these closer in camera angles. Antoine is not a big guy.
No,
Looks to be about 5'11".
not at all. But he's not afraid to put it out there, though.
He's played a great game so far. Makes the first. .44.
Nobody in real foul trouble yet.
No, these fouls have been evenly distributed as Antoine makes both. Largest lead of the game so far for the Legends, it's 15.
Antoine impresses me so much. Both ends. He has such command offensively.
Quick ball fake into the lane. Corner. Bellinger tries a three. Knocks it down. Nice play from Alan Bellinger.
That was great ball movement. Great ball movement. That's what they need. Quick ball movement.
And maybe a defensive player on Antoine who makes a long three around the Evans screen. And
I'll tell you, I call Price all day, but wow, Antoine is just...
That's going to be an offensive foul. And I'll tell you, that three by Antoine there, Rich, those hurt because you just were kind of getting a little momentum. You're the Dragons. Okay, you got it down to 9. Then they gave a little run. It was back to 13. You cut it again to 10 or 9. And then just like that, it's back to 15. So those are the ones that hurt.
Right. Well, that's that offensive foul on one end,
Yep.
3-pointer on the other. That's
a maybe 6-point swing.
right.
McClendon.
Those are the negative 5 or 6 point possessions. Oh, Evans in and out.
In and out. Those 5 or 6 point possessions on the negative side often decide games as Price gets into the lane. Another Euro step, and again he converts. He just has that down to an absolute science.
He'll do it all day.
I think we got a nickname here.
Yeah.
Midway through the third quarter, Legends with a 62-49 lead, a 13-point advantage. With the ball, McClendon gets it in off the inbound. Pulls up, tries a 15-footer, no good. Rebounded off the ground by Bellinger, who will bring it across the timeline, keeps his dribble, top of the circle, steps in, 18-footer, and it's good. Nice shot from Bellinger.
He's hit a couple this half.
And a breakdown in transition defense leaves Steve Stockton wide open for an easy put-in.
Remember what I said about winning possessions? Well, you have to win them on both ends.
That's right. A three is up and good. What a shot from Starr. And again, it's just
now
a 10-point
that
game.
cuts it to 10. Do something on the defensive end.
Stockton kicks out for Evans, swings it around. Harvey dribbling right to left, gives it back to Evans, near side three. That one is no good. Rebound off the high carom by Price. Hands over to the top of the circle. Looks like Starr. Crossover dribble, left to right, into the lane. Tries to go down low, finding Johnson. Nice pass over the outstretched arms of Harvey. Evans
It was a risky
too.
pass, but it worked.
And there's two outstretched arms there. The perimeter defender Harvey and the post defender Evans. Good job by Stockton get into the lane. He can't finish.
But there's a foul.
There's a foul. They call a timeout in the meantime. It's a 8-point game. This is the closest the Dragons have been in the second half. What have they done to get themselves back in this game?
They've had some cleaner offensive possessions. They have to keep doing that. They're moving the ball quicker. They're not letting the Legends use their hands and deflect balls away. Now, what they have to do is play some defense on the other end. They're coming down with these nice runs, getting a couple of buckets, keeping it in single digits, and all of a sudden the Legends come out and get 2 or 3 quick baskets.
Mm.
You can't trade at this point.
Looks like a spirited discussion on the Legends bench. Antoine probably shouldn't be all the way on the outside. He got to almost stand on a step stool to get to the other side. But he's been the biggest man on the court today, size or not. He's been absolutely dominant today.
Surprisingly, I haven't seen Isaiah Linton in the game yet.
That's true.
First time I saw him all day was in the huddle.
You have Banks there, sandwiched between Thurston and Starr on the near side. Shooting in the free throws is Stockton. He makes the first.
Shooting for the double-digit lead. He's got it.
Yep. So it's 66-56. Legends on top by 10. Dragons. Starr tries a 3. Bad shot. Well short. Out of bounds.
Again, too much dribbling, no ball movement. It resulted in a bad shot.
66-56. Legends trying to add on. Ball is kicked out of bounds off the foot of the Dragons. Looks like it was Starr that got a foot on it.
Starr's been involved in a lot today.
Near side, Luckett. Top of the circle. Stockton will try a 3. No good. Rebounded by Bellinger. Far side. Bellinger racing up the court. Top of the circle now into the post. Double team coming. Stockton, good double team on Price. Price pulls into the triple threat. Drives into the lane. Kicks out. Pump fake by Thurston. He'll try a 3. No good. Rebound taken by the Legends. Here they come the other way. Into the lane, it's Banks. Banks getting in all the way to the basket. It goes in, but there may have been a foul before the basket. We'll see if they count it. Looks like they will.
Well, this is going to be, it was an and one situation.
So, yep.
Nice drive by Banks. Like I said, his defensive game is ahead of everything else in his game. But he's been better lately with the ball. His game is developing rapidly.
Misses the free throw. And here come the Dragons. 3:16 to go in the third. Bellinger tries a 3. Bad shot. Well short. Legends coming the other way. And Bellinger making up for it with a nice steal, defensive back style. But then a bad pass finds its way through the hands of Banks and to Starr. That was a lucky break for the Dragons. Let's see if they capitalize. Price into the lane. And looks like there was some contact away from the ball. And they're going to call a push on the Legends.
Well, that was an interesting series.
I was just going to say, a lot of action for no points. It's a 12-point advantage for the Legends.
Howard back into the game for the Dragons.
Nice pocket pass from Price to a cutting Johnson. And I believe they're going to count it. They do. What a play for the Dragons.
It's a nice two-man game.
That pocket shovel pass is such a weapon when used properly, but it takes a deft passer and an excellent off-ball cutter to make that play effective.
And they had both on that play.
Johnson misses the free throw. Rebound by the Legends. Way up court. Far side, driving baseline, no good. Follow-up is good on the weak side from Snell. Nice play coming in from the weak side.
Very nice. That started with the outlet pass. Igbinoba got the rebound. and got the ball quickly out of his hands. And they got it up court fast.
No doubt about it. Igbinoba has had a few minutes here in this later part of the third quarter, wearing number 10.
He's been rebounding well. He was in a bit in the first half and got a few boards. And he's gotten a few in this quarter, too.
Seems to be spelling Harvey at the moment.
Gives them a little more height.
And also McClendon getting a breather. After the missed free throw, here's Starr. Starr directing traffic. Top of the circle, guarded by Igbinoba. Driving up baseline. Nice. What a finish from Bryce. What do you say?
All day.
That's it. McClendon back in the game now.
What can you say?
Luckett to a cutting Snell, who lays it in. Nice play from Snell. Starr, ball fake in the lane. Kicks out for Johnson, daring him to shoot it. He'll oblige. Misses. Ball is poked. Still open for grabs and ends up with Starr.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, big shock. Starr with a pass. Bellinger ends up with it after a nice save on the far side. Starr tries a three. No good. Rebounded by the Legends. Here they come up the court. Driving into the lane. Off the back of the window. No good. Offensive rebound is up. No good again. Ball still in the air. Finally comes down. Does Starr. Starr goes all the way up court.
Oh.
Just a bad pass.
They're trying to rush it. Don't worry about the score. Win the possession. I keep saying it.
(71-60). Near side. Good move around the screen by Antoine. Now he sets his own screen. Luckett. Luckett looking for Antoine. He's not there. He goes instead to McClendon in the free throw line area. Gives it to Evans on the post. Back out to Antoine. Tries the three. No good. Ball tapped. Taken by Evans down low. And he converts.
Second chance points will kill you, too.
It's 13 again. Under a minute to go in the third. Spin move into the lane. Price. Might have gotten away with the travel there. Goes reverse. Can't get it to go. But we have a foul. And Price is down. Slow to get up. Maybe just wanted a breather.
It could be.
And still kind of walking around. Both teams will head to their benches. It's a 13-point advantage for the Legends. They were up 11 at the half. They've extended that lead to 2. At different points in this half, the Dragons have had this lead down into single digits. At one point, they had it to within 8. That's as close as they've gotten. But the Legends have done a good job of bending but not breaking, and have managed to extend their halftime lead by 2 with under a minute to go in the third.
Whenever the Dragons do get it down, the Legends make a play somewhere. Whether it's defensively, it's on the offensive glass. They do something to get a basket. Or finishing drives. Stockton's finished a couple drives. Banks finished one. Antoine's finished a couple.
It's been a team effort on both sides of the ball for the Legends today. Although offensively speaking, Rich, Antoine in the first half. And here in the second half, really it's been a lot of Luke Evans and a lot of just bad offense for the Dragons, leading to easy runouts for the Legends.
Right. Evans broke out a couple times, got rewarded once with a real nice pass from Antoine. Price is at the line.
He'll try to cut this lead to 11. Makes the first. See Stockton there, number 12, with McClendon, and in between them is Starr. Evans down low.
Price makes them both.
So it's an 11-point game. Stockton around the screen. Down low for McClendon. He'll try the baseline. Tries to kick it out to the near side corner, but it's picked off by Starr. Here come the Dragons. Up ahead. Bellinger tries a three. No good. Rebounded by McClendon. Up ahead, it's Antoine. Antoine going across the half-court line. Gets it into the front court. Looking for the corner. Finds his man. Backs out. Goes down low for McClendon. Great position and no mistake on the finish.
Excellent post position. McClendon's been doing that a lot today.
75-62. Crossover left to right. Hard crossover at that. Near side corner. Three is up. And it's good. What a shot. Big shot for Howard.
Needed it. Cut it back to 10. Right before the end of the quarter.
And that does it for the third. 1 quarter to go. Legends 75. Dragons 65 here on PBATV. Alrighty, team still in their huddles as we get set for the fourth quarter. Gary Ayd, Rich Anselmo, and when you look at this fourth quarter, Rich, Legends have been the better team throughout the game. They haven't been significantly better. The Dragons have made them work, but the Legends have been a little bit cleaner, a little bit better defensively, and that's pretty much the difference in this game.
It is. They've made plays when they've had to. The Dragons have challenged them. I mean, it hasn't been an easy game by any means. But the Legends have just been a step ahead since, I'd say, early second quarter, when they really started taking over the game.
Isaiah Linton there, you mentioned him, has not played yet. But still very much active and involved, and you like to see that from your bench. That's a sign of a together, committed team that gives a damn, is when they are all up and all at attention, no matter their status in the rotation in that game.
Very true. When you think about it, they've got 11 or 12 guys.
That's it.
Not everyone's going to get in every night. I mean, Linton hasn't played. We haven't seen a lot of Snell.
He's played a little bit. Same with Igbanawa. He's only played a little bit. Price picks up his dribble. Tried to go down low for Johnson. Kick ball by Evans.
It's nice to see a big man versatile enough to come out and take a guard.
Isn't it a great thing?
And he did a good job.
McClendon will defend the inbound. Price gets it in easy for Johnson. Johnson with the handoff. Dribbling around the baseline is Starr. Nice kick into the corner. Three is up. No good. Ball is tipped. Tipped again. Taken by McClendon. Here come the Legends. Good job by the Dragons getting back, but running the secondary fast break is Evans. The pass is a little off mark, and it goes out of bounds.
Just a little low for the big man.
That's what you call the secondary fast break. And it's now 75-65. Legends on top by 10. 9:16 to go in the game, barring overtime. It will be Dragon Ball side out. Didn't see the call.
They've managed to stay out of foul trouble.
That's a very good point, Rich. You're right.
Well, the only person I see with more than 3 right now is Thurston.
3 is up. And good. What a shot. I believe that was Cody Starr. It's a 7-point game. This is, again, the closest the Dragons have been in the second half. Getting to the lane, no good. McClendon off the long rebound. Can't get it to go. Ball is taken by Johnson. Starr up ahead. Driving into the lane, Price kicks out. Swings into the corner. 3 is up. No good. Johnson tries to tip it to himself, but can't. Evans clears. What a pass from Antoine to Evans. Evans getting to the lane. A lot of contact, and they will call the foul.
Well, Stockton has to go to the line on this one. Very good look by Evans.
It really was.
Again, the big man's versatile. He gets the game. I like his game. He's a solid complementary piece.
75-68. Free throw is good. So this is what we were talking about earlier, Rich, pending the second free throw from Stockton, which is also good. Every time the Dragons make a run, the Legends have an answer. This was a 7-point game. Now it's 9. And pending the result here, we'll see how it goes. Starr goes into the lane, and it's a turnover, but they will whistle it back. Lucky break for the Dragons.
He's just very loose with the ball. You cannot play that way against this team.
Not when you're down 8. And really haven't been super close in about 12 or so minutes, really, since early second quarter, mid-second quarter. Dragons.
There's just been a couple of spurts where they cut it down.
Price kicks out. Wide open 3. No good. Maybe Price should have tried to finish that himself, but it was a clean look. Just didn't go down. Stockton up ahead. Looks like Antoine. Antoine pulls up from 18, and he gets it to go with the contact. What can you say about this guy?
He just has a great game. He's so confident with the ball. He knows he can get to wherever he wants to go with that incredible handle. He's got a real nice touch in close, mid-range from deep.
Puts in the free throw.
3-point play.
Just like that.
Now it's up to 12.
We're back to 12, exactly. Dragons have just not been able to sustain a long enough period of superiority to the Legends to cut this lead, and now a steal. Here go the other way.
Another turnover.
Yep. Stockton with the turnover, with the steal rather. Turnover by the Dragons, and then Stockton does turn it over himself.
And took a nice run down the hallway.
Yep, he went for a quick visit to see Damian Lillard in Portland. And now he'll go to the bench. Replaced by Harvey. Luckett out as well.
Harvey's a good replacement. He's had a good game.
Banks is in for Luckett, and Harvey contests the near side 3. Missed, rebounded by Antoine. Got a defender on his back. Gets fouled by Johnson. Johnson's going to argue that call, but you know what I'm going to predict? The ref's not going to change his mind.
Who you think?
Hey, look, I was right. Imagine that.
Yeah, I've been on the wrong side of a few of those. I know better.
Harvey, controlling for the Legends, picks up his dribble, goes into the corner. 3 is up. No good. Ball bounces well out there, chased down by the Dragons. It's Howard. Gives off to Price. Price hesitation move into the lane, keeps his dribble, spins, loses the footing, and has it taken away. Fast break attempt for the Legends. Going the other way is Antoine, and he finishes the breakaway.
I like the way he protected the ball with his body.
Yeah,
and went up and laid it in on the offside. That was nice.
Beautiful offense from Antoine again, no doubt. Bellinger into the corner, tries a 3 from Price, and Price knocks it down off the assist from Bellinger. Back to 11. Antoine, guarded by Bellinger. Goes to the far side, it's Harvey. Harvey, harassed by Thurston. Keeps his dribble. Still dribbling. Thurston right there with him. A lot of dribbling for Harvey, not much going on. Now gets it handed off to Antoine, who cuts to the rim and makes a beautiful left-handed layup.
He just does this at will. I mean, it's incredible.
And it's the 13th.
Such a great game he has.
Bellinger, who's played a good second half. Can't get that one to go. It didn't go over the top, so offensive rebound is good. But now here come the Legends after the block. It's Harvey in the front court, guarded by Bellinger. Picks up his dribble, near side. Banks into the corner. Evans for three. No good. Rebound. Comes out long for the Dragons, keeping in bounds. Here comes Bellinger across the timeline. Picked up by Antoine. Near side, Howard tries a three at the angle. No good. Rebound tipped away from Johnson. Last touched by the Legends.
They're coming down on the offensive end, but just not really getting good looks. They're not creating enough for themselves.
84-71.
Still a lot of time left, but if they don't change what they're doing, it's in danger of getting away from them.
5:35 to go to be exact. And you
can't trade baskets.
Nope, and you can't wait any longer to make a run here. If you're going to make a run and make this a game down the stretch, it has to start now.
Right.
You can probably afford to give maybe 6 more points up, if that.
Which means they have to get back on defense. They have to use full possessions, both ends.
No question.
They can't trade with them.
This team of designers, developers, illustrators, and more have just the right ingredients to provide a fresh outlook on your organization's content, assist in building a brand with
Little cleanup duty on the floor.
It's called mop-up duty. I'm very familiar with mop-up duty. I was a mop-up pro, let me tell you.
You and I both.
Felt like I was the mop from the Flintstones. I always was talking but never doing anything. Missed shot from the Dragons. Here come the Legends. Into the lane. Antoine can't get it to go. Ball is tipped, taken by the Dragons. Poked from behind, and they call a foul. Banks not happy.
I didn't like that call either. I thought he got the ball clean.
I'm going to go on the limb and say the ref doesn't care and the call will stand.
Pretty much. That's, again, the kind of ball handling you can't afford to do with this team. They will deflect the ball.
No question. No question. Thurston trying to make something happen. Gets into the lane. Kicks out. 3 is up. And good. Bellinger. And again, it's back to 11.
He's made a few of those this half. He's played well. He's had a good second half.
We have another whistle here.
It's nice to want to go for the ball, but you can't go through the guy to get it.
You know, back home on the East Coast for us, Rich, it's nice to get away right now because it has been just, I feel like we moved to Phoenix. Like, it's been so hot.
It has.
Much nicer here in the Pacific Northwest.
On this end of the state, yes. On the west end, they're going through the same thing we are, but even worse.
Oh, it's just so hot. A local television crew here, Channel 14. Almost directly across from us. So we have a timeout. And again, we mentioned this earlier in the game. These are really high-grade facilities, and it's always fun to play at a place like this. You always, as a player, kind of circled, at least I did, you circled the places that you were excited to play. And there was either a rivalry, either a personal rivalry or a team rivalry, or it was just a gym you really liked. And if I was a player, this would be a gym that would be on my circled calendar. This is a great facility.
Absolutely. This is looks like the kind of place you want people to come to. You want to have people there watching.
No question. No question.
And as a player, you're probably proud to have people there watching you.
Yeah, this is the game you want to be in. There's no doubt about it. This is a game and an arena you want to play in. And as we come out of the timeout, it's going to be Legends basketball. Looks like Luckett will be inbounding from the near side.
He went back into the game for Banks.
Gets it in to Antoine, and it's surprising they're not sending extra help on that side of the floor. McClendon spins away. What a move down low for McClendon.
The double clutch once he got away, too. Nice.
And the Legends look like a team poised, calm, confident. They look like they're ready to put this game away.
They didn't rush through that. They waited. They waited to make the right play. They didn't just throw the ball around.
And McClendon makes the three-point play the old school way.
It's a 14-point game.
Legends in control as we enter the home stretch of this fourth quarter. It's 4:20 to go in the game. Dragons down 14 with the ball.
They have to get to work.
Price hands off for Starr. Starr down low for Johnson. Johnson flips it up and good. He had to hurry that one as he was down there a long time.
It's a great pass by Starr. Good, quick decision.
No question.
Now just match it on the defensive end. No.
Nope. That would be Dirk Snell with the three, and it's back to a 15-point game, which is almost the largest of the game. Johnson, a little hook shot. You love to see the hook. Doesn't go in.
And he was fouled. Evans doesn't like the call. Again, it's not going to change.
Again, it doesn't matter. It's 90-75. Dragons really, I'll tell you what, they've had a hard time keeping control of the ball this game against that attacking, fast-handed defense of the Legends.
They've had a hard time establishing offense against that defense. And every move you make, you have to make with a purpose against a team that plays defense like this.
No question. And for the record, the Dragons have been fairly good defensively themselves. It's been their offense that's hurt them. After the offensive rebound, the second chance shot is no good from the three-point line. Here come the Dragons. They got to hurry. Three is up, and it's good. That's going to help.
Star time.
90-80. Luckett into the lane. Kicks out. McClendon looking for position down in the box. Tried to get it to him, but he was pretty well boxed in. Some contact. Looks like a foul against the Dragons.
Yeah, they had a double on McClendon. I've been waiting for that.
You know, a guy like Antoine's harder to double because he's such a great ball handler and so quick. It's almost more dangerous to double him than to just take your chances one-on-one.
It is. It is. A double's not really going to do a lot with him. Just like you said, he's quick and has a great handle. He can get away from it easily.
Snell misses the first. And one thing about doubling guards like that, the only way it's sometimes effective is if you can get him in a bad spot, like, say, on a corner. You can send a quick trap, a quick double, or if you can get him in a congested area around the basket or baseline. But other than that, if they have space, a guard like that, double teams are pretty much useless.
True. Harvey in for Luckett.
Yep.
Snell makes the second.
It's a 10-point game, under 3 to go. Starr into the lane, tries a runner. Rolls around and in. Nice play for Starr.
Good. Nice.
So Starr will go to the line.
It's important. He can cut it to 8 here.
At 8, you probably have about 5 possessions left in this game. Can't get it to go, but it looks like it may have gone off McClendon. No, they'll say it's last touched by the Dragons.
Bellinger.
So at 9 here with under 3 to go, you probably have about 4, maybe 5 possessions. You really can't afford to give up any baskets.
No, the defense has to be on.
And Antoine, right on cue, makes a 3. Or they're going to call it a 2. They do call it a 2. Either way,
And
here's Star going
Price
the other
was
way.
right on him.
He was. Just a great shot from Antoine, and coming the other way, Star with a quick bucket. But the Dragons need a lot more than that.
Again, with just under 2, you can't trade.
McClendon trying a 3. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. 9-point game. 2:02 to go. Thurston tries to go down low. Price has it, but there's a whistle. See the call. Looks like a away from the ball foul, so a side out of bounds. 2 minutes on the dot left in the game.
I don't know what it was because both teams are in the bonus, so it couldn't have been a foul.
It's true. Three. No good, but a bad foul from Harvey. That one hurts.
He didn't have to do that. The shot wasn't going. It wasn't a good shot.
Now, these are huge free throws from Thurston, but if you're the Dragons, there is not a player on your team you'd rather at the free throw line than Thurston in this situation.
Right.
Or any situation for that matter.
Yes, he's an excellent free throw shooter.
He narrowly makes the first. Just avoiding the announcer jinx, which is definitely a real thing.
Oh, yes.
Makes the second.
I've done it a few times tonight.
It's a real thing. It's right up there with the Madden jinx. So if Thurston makes this, it's just a 6-point game.
Looks good.
He does. Now all of a sudden, these possessions matter for the Legends. And pressure defense being applied by the Dragons. Good job breaking the press. Nice cut down low. Adjustment is no good midair, but a tip is good. McClendon with the tip.
Great pass by Evans.
Bellinger.
Great tip by McClendon.
Bellinger misses the 3. Rebounded by, can't tell if that was Luckett or Antoine. I believe it was Antoine. And
it was.
They're going to call some type of foul here. Might have been a loose ball foul on Antoine.
I think it was on Luckett. Antoine actually ended up with the ball.
Because both teams are in the bonus, free throws coming up for the Dragons. Thurston again at the line. Again makes it. So it's back to 7. 1:31 to go. Makes it again.
Again, 6-point game. Now you need defense.
Back over and back. It's got to be the call.
Yeah.
Yep, it is.
Looks like there's going to be a turnover over and back.
So there's a stop for the Dragons right on cue, Rich, and that took almost no time. Now this is a situation where there is a little bit of pressure on the Legends to get a stop here. You get a stop and a bucket here, that pretty much seals it. If the Dragons score here, particularly if it's a 3, now it's a one-possession game with over a minute to play.
And if they get a stop, then it's anyone's game.
Yep. So this is a big possession for both teams. Legends,
probably the most important one of the game.
Yep. This is a watershed possession. And if you're drawing up this play in the timeout for the Dragons, what are you trying to accomplish?
Right now, I want to get the ball into Star's hands. It's yours. Get it in quickly. Don't waste time. Get it to a shooter. Get it to Price. Get it to Bellinger. Get it to someone for a quick shot. Thurston. Anyone for a quick shot, but a good shot. Don't just take the first thing that comes up.
Who are you using to defend Thurston here if you're the Legends?
Banks if he's in. And I think he is. Or he was.
I didn't see Banks, so he might have jogged off to the far side of the court there. I see Antoine, Harvey, Evans.
Then I look at Harvey.
Yep, and it is Harvey. McClendon's out there, and Banks is out there. Banks is on star. Driving into the lane, no good, but we have a foul. Oh, man. And if you're the Legends, you have to think, what are we doing here? We had this game won just a minute ago.
And every time you foul, you stop the clock. The last thing you want.
No question.
Bellinger can cut it to 4.
He makes the first. And if you're the Legends, this next possession, I think, has to be just your offense. Like, there's no waiting for the clock. If you get a good shot with 5 seconds into the shot clock, you take it. Bellinger misses the second. Oh, what a miss. And a steal. Oh, bad turnover. Thurston will try a 3. Well long. Rebounded by McClendon. McClendon keeps the ball himself. No guard help.
I want the ball in Antoine's hands.
There he is. Going down the baseline. Can't get it to go. McClendon keeps it alive. Hustles it down. Trapped in the corner. And it looks like it's going to be Dragon basketball. Oh.
Or did he call a timeout first?
Well, you saw the fist pumps from the Dragons, but no signal from the refs. Judging by the look of things, Rich, you may be right. This might be a timeout situation. Either way, with around a minute to go, a 5-point game in what at one point not that long ago was well into double digits.
It was a 15-point game.
This is quite a situation.
Now, for the record, I have no problem with Antoine taking that shot.
Of course not. He's been the best player all game.
He committed to the drive. McClendon, aware of the situation, got the ball.
Little on-floor players only huddle by the Dragons. Looks like Thurston, Bellinger, Johnson, Starr, and
Price.
Those are your 5
Which is
best
probably
players.
their best 5.
No question.
Like I said, the only sub that played was Howard. I didn't see Jackson at all.
Looks like it'll be Stockton inbounding the ball for the Legends who get it in. So they did call the timeout. Into the lane is Antoine, up and under. What a finish!
That's who I want to have the ball.
And that is why. And it's back to 7. And we have some discussion at the scorers table with the officials.
Trying to get the call from the refs. They had the sub come in, but they're going to
Looks like it's going to be a side out. Well, under the basket, rather. Yeah, Dragon basketball, so just a question of the clock. So the basket's good from Antoine. Big basket from him, back to 7. And this is a situation where you need a 3, most likely.
Well, you need something right now.
Thurston tries it, and he hits it! What a shot!
40 seconds left. It's a 4-point game.
And Stockton with a little trickery around the back dribble.
They fouled him right away. Didn't let too much time get off the clock. If you're going to foul someone on this team, that might be who I foul.
Yep.
If it's not Harvey, it's got to be Stockton. Because I'm not going to foul Antoine.
And McClendon's made most of his free throws today, too.
Yes. Evans is a good free throw shooter, too.
Harvey has a little something to say for everybody. He's like the mayor of the court. Look at him.
2 shots.
Harvey and Antoine are going to make sure no one breaks out.
And Stockton does miss the free throw. That keeps the door open, although one free throw here is just about as good as 2 for the Legends.
Yes.
Not a huge difference between 5 and 6, but a big difference between 4 and 5. And he does make the second.
There you go. Good job, Stockton. Way to refocus. Come back in there and finish that.
Now, this is the type of possession here, Rich, where I'm okay giving up the 2. I don't want to give up 3s. 2s are okay.
We're going to have a timeout here by the Vancouver
Taking a timeout.
by the Vancouver Dragons.
Inbounds closer to the basket.
And just to give you a reminder,
Yep, positioning important in these type of situations.
And if I'm the Dragons, if I can get the 2 in like 4 seconds, I'm taking it.
No question.
that will be our next home
Because then I'm a 3 away.
Thurston County Capitals. That will
Then it's just up to my defense.
stay up to date on this.
But also, you're probably at the point where you more or less have to foul, no matter what. So you need the Legends to miss free throws. That's why if I'm the Dragons, I want a 3 here, because then the Legends have to make both to be a 2-possession game again. Either way, the Legends, with that free throw from Stockton, find themselves in a good position. That's why that was such a big free throw, because if he misses that and then the Dragons hit a 3, now all of a sudden it's a 1-point game. Even if they foul and you make both, it's still a 1-possession game. That's why that was such a huge free throw.
Right. And for me, yeah, I would love the 3. But again, if I can get a 2 in 4 seconds, I'll take that rather than a 3 in, say, 12 seconds.
These end-of-game situations are such a part of basketball. And as the shooting and skill level of the sport has evolved and expanded over the years, these situations become even more tenuous and exciting. Get it
They
into
do.
Bellinger.
And I used to love drawing up plays at this time.
Bellinger, Thurston gets the pump fake, tries a 3, no good. Tip is up, no good. Taken by McClendon, and the foul is given. That will probably just about do it. Didn't see the game clock, but probably about 25 seconds to go.
Just under 30, I think, left. And again, one of these hurts, 2 of them end it.
McClendon's made a lot of shots today, a lot of plays.
Again, Antoine and Harvey on the other end of the court. McClendon makes the first.
These are big free throws. He does make the first, as you said, Rich. And this one for an even 100 and a almost guaranteed victory for the Legends. It's up, and it's good. So 100 points for the Legends. Dragons with 25 to go. Getting into the lane. 2-point shot is fine. Legends aren't going to care about that. We'll see if they continue to foul. They will. They foul Harvey. Antoine having a little fun over there.
Yes. Again, he's not a bad foul shooter, but if I'm going to foul someone on the floor, it's going to be either Harvey or Banks.
It's hard to envision a scenario where the Dragons come back at this point, which is why the foul there is curious. Although it was a 5-point game, you never know, but it does appear that the Legends, as Harvey makes the first, have this game won.
I think so, but as a competitor, you're going to play it out. Harvey misses the second.
So 101 to 95. That's good pressure, Damo.
Look at this defense.
Incredible defense is right. And that 3 is good by Star, but it won't count.
Well, that was 18.5 seconds remaining. Now there's 12.5.
And with 12 and a half seconds left, I almost don't mind the Legends doing that.
Putting them on the free throw line?
I don't love stopping the clock, but if you don't and he hits a 3, it's a 3-point game.
That's right.
He makes these 2, it's a 4-point game.
But he misses that one. And that's
And so the most it's going to be is a 5-point game, and you've got a foul anyway. So
Yep. how much longer do you keep fouling if you're the Dragons?
He got that one to rattle in.
You foul here?
Go deep, Stockton. Oh, he was there.
They might.
They do.
Yep.
Almost right away.
Went deep. Congratulations to him and his lady.
I don't see it happening again.
Yeah, you figure Antoine likely to make both of these. Back to a 7-point game. It takes you 6 seconds, 5 seconds, even 4 seconds to get a shot off. If you do it quickly, you're down to about 7 seconds. Down anywhere from
And even
7
if you
to
hit
4.
3, if they make the 2 and you hit a 3, it's a 4-point game.
Right. The only way you foul again, most likely, is if Antoine has a collapse here and misses the free throws.
Right.
And then you make a 3 on the subsequent possession. But he's Antoine, so that's probably not going to happen.
Right.
He's been an absolute monster this game.
Somebody sitting in the crowd has a Sonics jersey on. I love it.
That's right. Old school, baby.
7-point game, and that is about it. Another timeout.
Yep, this one by the Dragons. I believe it's their final timeout.
Yes. I think you are right.
A young fan in the back there seems like, okay, guys, come on. This game's over.
Finish this up. I want to get on the court.
That's right. It's my turn to shoot some shots.
The Lilac City Legends of the week.
One of the great things about minor league sports in general is the fan camaraderie and the opportunity to kind of get on the field, run around a little bit, or in this case, the court. Different atmosphere.
Yes. And that's the thing about, well, minor league sports in general, particularly basketball, but it is a great fan experience.
No doubt. Price will get into the lane, kicks it for Bellinger. Bellinger tries a 3. That one is good, but there's basically no time left. You're going to probably put about 2 seconds left on the clock here. We'll see the call. But even with that, I believe the Dragons are out of timeouts. So pretty much the Legends would make the first and miss the second, and that would be the end of it. They are going to put time on the clock. That's one thing about sports at all levels of organized sports after you get past Little League is they play it out.
Right.
As irrelevant as it might feel to the outcome of the game, they play it out.
You know, but you want to see it, though. You really do.
We saw that in the NBA in the earlier round with the Bucks and the Nets in that Game 7. The Bucks had the Game 1. They put the second or something left on the clock. Everyone was already like off the court, in the locker room, whatever. And it was just like, come on, guys, really? But they made him come out and finish it. So we'll see what they decide with the clock here.
I remember an old game in the Seattle Center, well before Key Arena. Unfortunately, the locker rooms in that building, and I've been in the Seattle Center, the locker rooms in that building are in somewhere in downtown Tacoma. So it was the Celtics, and the Celtics hit a shot with a second left. The clock runs out there. Everybody runs off the court. Well, the ref said, wait, no, there was a second left. So they had to run out to Tacoma, get the players back on the court. And Dick Snyder, the closest thing to an automatic shooter I ever saw in that era, gets opened in that 1 second, gets a pass, and the Sonics win the game.
Wow.
But, yeah, they had to wait 2-3 minutes for everybody to come out.
That's it. Cross court to Stockton, who gets hacked immediately.
He throws it up to try to make it a shooting foul. There's no difference.
I guess the only difference would be one extra free throw.
You're in the bonus. It doesn't matter. Let's just put it away.
Put it away.
What you said, though, make one, miss one, is probably the easiest way to get out of it.
Yep.
Credit to the Dragons, though. They made it interesting.
Or a miss one and miss one.
True.
That works too. Now, I would think you definitely want to miss this one if you're the Legends. There's no 4-point play. I mean, I guess there technically is, but...
Maybe not. You might want to make it. That's why you wanted to make the first one, though.
Right.
There you go.
They do make the second.
Over the top. It's good for Stockton. So 104 to 99.
I guess the Dragons did have one timeout to go.
Come out.
Or did the Legends take it?
There's 1.7 to go. It's a 5-point game.
And no 5-point plays in those playbooks.
No. No, the only 5-point plays I'm aware of are the ones in my driveway. And, usually that's how you end up winning games, is with trick shots.
That's right.
I might not be able to make a free throw, but I'll make this half-court shot because I practice it all day. Got nothing else to do. Gets it in. 3 is up for Bellinger. No good, and now we'll do it. Final score, 104 for the Legends, 99 for the Dragons. Back to talk about it after this here on PBA TV. Alrighty, welcome back into the PBA Game of the Week post-game report, brought to you in part by Wilson Sporting Goods, the official game ball of the PBA. Gary Ayd, Rich Anselmo, Paul McKeskey with me tomorrow on our call. That is a Vegas tilt, so that'll be fun, Vegas and Phoenix. Rich, we watched the Legends of Lilac City, which of course is Spokane, taking on the Dragons here in the other part of the state, cross-state rivalry, more of the Seattle region here. Good game. It was a blowout at one point. The Dragons made it the game late, but the Legends able to put it away with excellent free throw shooting.
It was a 15-point game in this quarter and ended up a 5-point game. Free throws, just like you said, Antoine 6 of 6. McClendon 5 for 5. Evans didn't miss. Stockton only made 6 of 10, but as a team, they shot very well from the line.
They sure did. And again, the final score 104-99. Who's your player of the game?
It might be a tie. Antoine had 31, played a great game on both ends. He did everything. McClendon with 19 had a real good game. And give a lot of credit to Price in the loss, who also had an excellent game.
It's a great game indeed. And that will do it for us. Again, final score today, 104-99. I'm with you. I think Antoine was the player of the game. Price had a great game. I thought a guy that played big in this game that was really important was Dominique McClendon. I thought he did a great job. Also, Kevin Johnson controlling the boards. A lot of good performers in this game. Really a well-played game by both teams. But I'm going to go with the one and only Aaron Antoine, who absolutely lit it up today. Just dominated the scoring, along with Dominique McClendon. Those two really led the way for the City Legend, the Lilac City Legends. That's a tongue tire. And it's 104-99 is the final. Once again, here in Seattle, Gary Ayd and Rich Anselmo, for all our crew here with PBA TV, saying so long, and we'll see you again next time on PBA TV.
This presentation of the Pro Basketball Association is presented by our sponsors. Benitez International Academy. Reach higher, no limits. With Benitez International Academy. Wilson Sporting Goods, the official basketball of the PBA. And Grip Spritz. Court traction is important. No licking, just sticking with Grip Spritz.